Hey, you guys, welcome to That's Life Podcast. Our podcast, like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're gonna get. I'm your host, MTR. And of course, we have another band in the house. It's just becoming a giant rotating door of bands. I'm here with Violent Self. Go ahead, introduce yourselves, good sir, and what you do in the band.
I'm Steven, aka P Dub, and I'm the singer. Go ahead, Rob.
Along here with me, Rob, right? I'm Rob, I play bass.
Is it considered singing though? I don't know.
Okay, so I was in a giant debate with a coworker on that, and they basically said that you're a vocalist.
Right.
You're not a singer.
Right.
You're a vocalist.
That's why I always say that. But there's times where I do get melodic, but I don't know how people perceive me.
Yeah.
There's certain, like, if I were to ask you, do you think I sing? You'll say
See,
yes.
He'll
say no. He'll say
I'd
no.
call you the
Or
singer.
somebody else might say, you know what I mean? It really varies from person
Yeah.
to person, I think, to what your interpretation of singing is.
Yeah, if you got a wild hair up your ass, you're a vocalist. If not, you're the singer. Like, that's it. There's no one else fucking singing that's
Right.
up there. You're the singer.
Yeah.
Whether you're actually singing,
Yeah.
screaming, violently convulsing, and just having random sounds come out of your mouth, I mean, it's singing nonetheless. That's
Right.
the way that
You
I
know what I always ask myself, like, would somebody like a really good singer, let's just say for example, like Frank Sinatra, like I can't do what he does, and at the same time he can't do what I do. So
That's
it's like you have to give yourself your own credit.
Yeah, I love the sound. It sounds like almost like LA Wasted Youth. It sounds very old school punk rock, which I really fucking dig.
Right on.
And it's solid. Straight up sounds like old school LA hardcore or old school punk rock, depending on which way you want to look at it. Yes, Circle Jerks was technically considered hardcore. I don't give a fuck what you tell me.
You know what it was is that it first started off being called hardcore.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
But like it's when people say, "Oh yeah, I listen to hardcore," they're not talking about that kind of hardcore. They're talking about like shits with fucking like breakdowns
Terror
and shit like that.
bands like that.
Yeah, so
man.
like only you have to be in the know about punk to know that when those dudes came out in the second wave,
Yeah.
it was called hardcore.
Yes,
Yeah.
most definitely. Because kids like from punk where technically was what Sex Pistols, Ramones, stuff like that. It wasn't until, like you said, the second wave, Black Flag, Circle Jerks, Minor Threat, stuff like that. That was considered
With the
hardcore.
slam dancing,
Yes.
that's also what kind of I don't know what gave it its name, but it had that different aggressiveness compared to what
Yeah.
prior bands.
Most definitely. Have you guys heard any of the news that's happening with? I guess there's a punk documentary.
No,
that's
don't
on
say it. Don't
Netflix,
say it.
And like Johnny Rotten.
Oh,
like,
God.
starting shit with everybody.
Oh God,
This is an echo of the conversation we were having in the car.
Yes!
we literally just
He just asked me that same question.
we touched on it.
Have you seen any of it?
That's as much as I know about it.
So basically,
But it's making a buzz because I'm hearing about it from everybody all of a
oh
sudden.
yeah, man. Because that's the thing is like, depending on who you talk to, like the Sex Pistols definitely, they were meant to sell clothing. They weren't really like a punk rock band, and they were on a huge record label at that time, which is why they got the buzz that they did. Put on.
I was telling P-Dub, they're like the Backstreet Boys, the original Backstreet Boys, dude. Think about it.
Yeah,
They're a boy
that's
band.
literally what it was. I mean, Sid Vicious wasn't even fucking plugged in. Like
At
he was
times
there
it-
for show.
At times they didn't plug them in. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So realistically, like that's what you're getting with the Sex Pistols. There was another one where it was only Johnny Rotten and Marky Ramone, and they were getting into it as well.
You've only seen snippets. I fucking
Yeah.
watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh man, how was that?
Oh God,
was
dude.
it intense?
Dude.
So everyone was on Johnny Rotten shit.
No, actually, everybody was like being very tolerable of his shit, dude.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but like at the end, fucking, he was just taking it way too far, dude. like they'll talk to you like, hey, let's hear from so and so, right? And like that person will barely start talking, and that fucking
Johnny Rotten would take
John
it.
and Roger just jump in there and just say, I gotta say something. like just shut the fuck up, man. Have some fucking respect. You know what I mean? Like when people.
He has no respect.
He has no
dude.
respect,
I
dude.
saw him years ago. But since we're
Worst.
on the subject of old school punk bands, let's go ahead. Let's get into. What are some of your guys' main influences for Violent Self?
Well, I don't think any of them might influences might be conscious. You think you throw some conscious in there? Like, I want to sound like so and so.
No, not in that way. Just influence, of course, by that they're all, I like to play things that sound like all my favorite bands, I suppose.
So what are some of you guys' favorite bands?
It seems like, I don't know, there's a blend of it because our drummer Jack is like from a metal background where you know.
Yeah, so
it's,
he's
it's
definitely
different because
bringing that
I
in.
come from playing punk rock, and you know P-Dub does too.
Yeah, for me, I guess it's hard for me not to say Pennywise first. They call me P-Dub.
Recruited me. I hadn't.
Oh yeah, we hadn't
you know,
kept
I
in
talked to
contact.
P-Dub for like 5 years or something like that.
Yeah,
He came and recruited me, and I didn't even. So and this was like last year, and that's when I found his name was Steven. I've just always known him as P-Dub.
P-Dub,
Yeah. yeah. It's
And
hard.
that's how anybody who introduced me to him or.
It's hard to go back. Like, once you call me P-Dub, you can't call me Steven afterwards.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird.
So you guys have barely been a band for a year now so far.
Right.
You played your first show recently though. And that show was at DPR's. It's one of
Right.
my favorite joints to play. Although very underrated. It doesn't seem like the punks really come out anymore that much to DPR's.
Right. No,
It's
we
been
were.
that way for a while.
Yeah, but
It's
man,
a shame too, because that place is set up killer,
Yes.
and everything about
And
it's
the
good.
food's amazing.
All
I
ages.
fucking love the pizza.
All ages.
Is it all ages?
It
now?
is all ages, bro.
I recall it being 21 and over back.
I took my 5-year-old daughter to my show. That's how you know it's all ages.
That's awesome.
And she said motherfucker. She said motherfucker, and it comes out on the audio. There's a part in in one of our songs where the song's called "You Gotta Fight," and at one point in the song, there's a pause. The music comes to a stop, and I used to say the ad lib, "You gotta fight, motherfucker," right?
Yeah.
And I scream the motherfucker part. So to build up the anticipation of the song, I kind of like slowed that part down for the show. So right when I was supposed to say motherfucker, I took a pause, and in the back I hear motherfucker, and I said, what the fuck? That's my daughter.
You gotta fight, motherfucker!
And I've never heard her say a bad word before. So like when I see it on the video, I was just like, she doesn't know any bad words. That's how innocent she is. So I was like, I had mixed feelings, like like I really like that my daughter.
Do I get mad that
She's
my
singing
daughter
your
knows
song,
it?
dude.
Yeah, or am I glad? Because yeah, she's singing my
Yeah,
song.
and it's weird because she's a genius, man. Because I don't know how the hell she knows that. There's no
She's
reason.
from the garage you're practicing.
No, we don't practice. I don't practice at home.
Oh, interesting.
I don't practice anything at home. So
She's listening, man.
she's probably heard. We have a demo for that song,
Uh-huh.
and there's fake drums on it. It's like nothing like you want to put out there, but
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's her favorite.
like she knows it. Like
Yeah,
dude.
I probably heard it maybe like 5 or 6 times in the house.
Yeah.
So it's like either our songs are fucking super catchy, or she's a genius. But I'm going with she's a genius.
So let's go way back to the beginning. How did this band all come together?
Well, I want to say in 2015, that was probably my last year with the band Under the Influence. I was a singer as well.
What if I were to die?
I was still ready to play music, man. I still had more in me.
Did anything release from Under the Influence?
Yeah. We got 2 albums. The first one is Funeral Party, and the second one is self-titled.
Why Funeral Party?
Well, we use the words in their title as synonyms. So like funeral will be death, and the party be life.
Interesting. Okay, so that
So-
makes sense.
And so on that album, it's pretty fucking serious. It's like a serious album. It's very like, we have one song that kind of goes off a little bit like from the serious route, but for the most part, like all the songs have that serious nature to them. They're pretty much about life and death. Pretty much all the songs,
So you ended up parting ways with Under the Influence.
Not for any, not on bad terms. We had a run, and we kind of, it wasn't an abrupt thing. It was kind of like members would say, oh, you know what, I gotta take care of business next year. I'm out. And
When did you start looking for new members, or did the band kind of present itself to you?
no. Right away, I was the first person to want to keep it going, because we didn't. When Under the Influence stopped playing, we stopped playing on a high note.
Yeah.
It
So, like,
wasn't.
the going was good.
The going was good for me, and I still had the energy to do it, So, I sought out Kevin and Jack, and Kevin's buddy and MRF, the bass player, they were a package deal, pretty much. They both came. So I just wanted to play, man. So we just started playing, and we played a show at DiPiazza's. We played one show at DiPiazza's, and we stopped playing. I had to have throat surgery, so
Oh wow.
yeah, I had a
Was that due to singing or no?
no. It's something that it was a growth that I was getting from birth.
Oh no.
So it started slowly developing in like to a golf ball size.
Oh wow. So was it cancer? Was it benign?
It was benign. It wasn't cancer, but it had possibility to become malign.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know it works that way. I thought once it's benign, nothing happens.
No, it has potential to get cancer after, if you leave it in there. Yeah.
Okay, so you had to get the surgery. Now, how was the recovery from that then? Was it simple? Was it easy?
It was
long?
it was different because I had to relearn how to sing, man. Because imagine blowing a whistle with that little rock in it. I had that little rock in my throat the whole time.
So you learned to work around it.
I had
when it's removed.
to learn how to sing with that shit in there. Well, I naturally developed a way to learn how to sing with that in there, and I didn't know it was in there for a long time, and I started feeling like there's something in there. Something's going on there, and I started to be able to see it in my throat. It's popping out, dude, farther than my Adam's apple. In fact, I thought it was my Adam's apple.
My
I was-
Adam's apple is coming out for some odd reason.
Yeah, it's on the wrong side. It's on the side, like what the fuck's going on here? So, once I had that fucking removed, I had to kind of relearn how to sing with my new voice.
Yeah.
It's just literally the same voice, but you just have to like curve it in a certain way. You have to curve it in a way where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to modify it.
Yeah, because
So-
you're used to kind of going around it, and now at that point you're like, well, now I have to kind of project everything straight forward.
Right.
Yeah.
So after that band kind of fizzled out. I sought out my boy over here, Rob, and I hit him up on fucking Facebook. Hey, dude.
And he's like, P-Dub, is that you?
You know what?
Dude,
No, let
I never go on Facebook.
let me give the backstory on that. Hold on. So I know Rob because he used to play with a band called One Big Lie. Have you said that yet?
No.
Oh yeah, he used to play in a band called One Big Lie, and I'm a big fan of that band. It's also on that comp I gave you.
Okay, perfect.
One Big Lie's on there. That's not you playing bass on there, right?
No, none of that.
Not on that recording, but that was One Big Lie. Rob was in that band, and I love One Big Lie, and he left an impression on me when I seen him play bass that day when we played together at Stardust in Downey. So it was
Oh my God, the Stardust.
I like that place.
it was under the
Yeah.
influence One Big Lie, and I forget who the fuck else, but One Big Lie got there, and I did I even meet you?
Yeah, we were hanging out and drinking that night, dude.
Okay, so we hung out, we played together, and then
You played me homeless for my birthday, right?
yep. Played Homeless for Rob for his birthday. At that time, my band was still called PETA. Before it became Under the Influence, it was the Evolution.
Was it I or E?
Yeah.
The band was P-Dub?
Because the band started off as. So I had a hope. Damn, we went off on a tangent, dude. The band started off. My very first Under the Influence started off as okay. So I had a bunch of songs as a solo artist. Like I would record the drums. I record everything by myself. And then I would I got a band together to play those songs. So it was supposed to be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
So on that flyer it said P-Dub, right? So from that day we never stopped playing after that. And we were like, oh, we got another show here, It's like the shows kept coming. Like within a month or two, we played at the Whiskey.
Oh wow.
So like, it was we didn't even think of changing the name. We just wanted to fucking keep playing.
Just keep playing, yeah.
But when we put out our first album, Funeral Party, in 2011, we started off in 2008. In 2011, we knew we had to change the name because at that point they had put a lot of fucking toppings on my fucking hot dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I brought the bare bones of the songs, and they put
Yeah,
their sugar on it. They put it, so it's like it was nothing to me because I'll still be P-Dub. It wouldn't be fair to them, and it wouldn't be right. And it just I wanted to be in a band. I didn't care about I just needed to be about me. I wanted to have that camaraderie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So that's when we fucking got the name, and the first time people seen it was when we slapped it on the CD cover under the Influence Funeral Party.
So then from there, you hit up Rob. Rob was in. Were you still in One Big Lie at the time?
No, man. We broke up as well, like years
What year?
ago. When, man, it was like 5 or 6 years ago, and I think when you were still playing with those other guys, but I was kind of like the Hail Mary because they got me to kind of come in and try and maybe like give him that fresh vibe.
Who,
Yeah.
Violent Stuff or?
No, one Big Lie.
No.
But
It
it was short lived.
You
know?
were the Hail Mary too for
And
one
then
Violent
it all
Stuff,
blew
dude.
up again.
You were the Hail Mary too for Violent Stuff,
Yeah.
man.
I don't go on Facebook. I've got to just stay away, and I never
Does it
check
piss you
it.
off? Is that why you're saying?
Yeah,
Dude.
and it just drags me down a lot, and like it's just old too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just grown tired of it, and that's the only. He didn't have my number, so once in a blue moon, I don't know what makes me look at it. I check.
I know who.
He says he knows who.
I know who makes you check it.
Well-
nah, I'm fucking around.
Well, and I checked, and I had a message from him asking me to play bass. You know, but
no,
then,
no, it didn't go like that,
no, but
bro.
then
I begged this fucker.
Well, dude,
And from there, you guys went ahead and.
He didn't hit me up right away though. I mean, it was like a month or two away.
Did you have to remind her like, dude, it's PETA?
No.
No, dude, it was just weird. Like the band I've just been playing in, Treetop Flyer, we just broke
never
up
knew the
after a
name.
couple of years, and I don't know what drew me to check my messages again. Like right shortly after that happened, because we weren't playing for a couple of months. I was idle, and it was killing me. I can't sit still. I got to keep playing. And I don't know what drew me there. And I looked again, and I read that message again, and then I realized, oh, that's P-Dub, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then we jammed the next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude. Once this guy put the fucking the bass strap on, dude, I knew we had him, dude. I knew like it was gonna be a good vibe because this fucker plays good, man. I like the way he plays.
Yeah. How many songs do you guys have now on the roster?
Right now, we have 8. We only played 7 live, but the 8th one is like almost there. Like we just need to remember it,
Yeah. So it's a little
the
more
most
complicated.
the
than
most
rest of
important
them.
the most important thing we just need to remember it. But the thing is that if you go to the under the influence track list, you'll find that most songs are like 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 2 minutes and 28 seconds. They don't go past fucking 3 minutes at all.
Yeah.
But they stay on the lower 2. Our song, we have a 6-minute songs, so like we have our songs are more they're longer, and they have more changes, so they're more detail oriented pretty much. The songs are not repetitious. They have a lot of different parts to them and a lot of facets.
I was gonna say it actually, like some your guys' bands kind of reminded me of like skate punk, like Death by Stereo sound. At least the past bands that you guys are in.
Yeah.
So from there, you got together. How did you get your guitars?
I never thought about it like that though. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, I see what you're saying just by listening to this. It has these little thrashy
Yeah,
parts.
yeah. It's punky, but
It's hard punk,
Yeah.
dude. It's hard punk, but
that's the part that Jack expertise is in.
yeah.
That's
So
the
we
thing.
still have more like a melodic vibe though at points. I try to kind of bring that into the band, because
Yeah.
that's what I like. You bring shit that you like, and because to me, you have to have a catchy part, dude. You have to have a part that people are gonna remember.
Yeah.
So when I write a song, I keep that in mind. Are people gonna remember this? So like you won't go to a song of mine or of ours, and see a song title that you can't match to the song. Like once you see the title, you know what song it is.
Yeah. Reaper probably repeats Reaper 4 times in the chorus. You
Yeah.
never know
Yeah.
that song is that
Yeah.
title.
To me, people sometimes they overdo that part, and people can't find their music because of that.
Okay. So it's like a marketing thing for you almost. Just to make everything simpler and easier.
People don't want hard, man. People want easy all the time.
I cannot argue against that because I've even told Eddie that from Hillview and Unit 13. It's like sometimes you gotta do Kiss, man. Keep it simple, stupid. Like
It's always the best idea.
Yeah. You gotta wave it in front of their face and be like, look, here's what it is, and they're like, okay, and they grab it, and then you're good to go.
I was telling Rob this not too long ago. Like we had one song on our set list that I couldn't for some reason, like I still had to look at the lyric page on the chorus because all the choruses are a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, like, I overcomplicated it for myself. So I told Rob, I came to the fucking conclusion that if I fucking can't remember it, what makes me think that anybody else is gonna? I'm the one that fucking wrote it.
Yeah.
So like, I told him, you know what? I'm gonna keep all the choruses the exact same, so that way people could fucking remember. Because at the end of the day, I want people to remember it, and I feed off. I see it as a crowd participation thing. So like, if I'm playing a show, I want to be able to interact with you.
Yeah.
Because that's only gonna bring my energy up. If you have a fucking crowd that's not doing shit, that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody listens to music differently. There might be a guy that's not doing shit. That's cool. But if everybody ain't doing shit, it sucks. Because you want that back and forth little fucking boxing match of energy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you want to throw some shit my way, I'm going to throw it right back at you. I'm going to get in your fucking
Unless
face.
you're Gigi Allen, then you throw shit out and everybody runs.
Well, no, it's not in a... It's not in
in
a...
a literal sense. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't try to do it in a malicious. I don't like fucking antagonize anybody in a malicious way. It's like a mosh pit. Because if you think about it, you know, you're making a decision to possibly get hurt and to hurt people, and you go in there knowing that you might get a fucking elbow in the face, you might get thrown to the ground, you might fucking get your nose fucking elbowed. You know, like you're making that conscious decision to go in there and fucking possibly hurt somebody or hurt yourself. So like, it's your fucking choice, you know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's your choice. You're going in there because you want it, you like it, it feels good, you know. I see it as a religion. Like,
It's holier than holy.
you know, like some people, you know, subscribe to certain religions. To me, it's a religion because it kind of tells you shows you how to live day to day, do things right. You know, it really depends on how you interpret it, but that's how I interpret it.
Yeah.
You know, I interpret it as fucking, you know, live your life the best you can, be cool to others, you know, try to be good, you know, don't give up, you know, your fate's in your hands, that type of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
South Bay Customs, that's what it's called,
And they
dude.
had shows there?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick, dude.
That's awesome.
The place is dope. It's a big, nice, really nice fucking motorcycle shop, like / museum.
Interesting. And they had shows? I fuck that.
Dude,
I
it's
don't have any
fucking...
shows there.
Dude, trust me,
Stay
dude.
the fuck out of my
It's
shop,
so
man.
nice. Dude, it's
Stuff.
super
I
nice.
know.
It's super nice.
Especially trusting people like us. Fuck no. Some
Right.
drunk idiot's gonna go and push over a motorcycle.
If for
and
some
get
reason
fucked.
people are, you know, they're pretty respectful there, dude. Like it's kind of like trashing. When you go in there, it's kind of like trashing your own path. Why the fuck would you do that?
Yeah.
You go in there with fucking a lot of respect because they're letting you fucking do a show at this nice ass place. So you can't be fucking around, dude. Like you know, you're not gonna go fucking take a shit in somebody's living room floor. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit because you don't want people to do that to your pad. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? If we all start doing stupid shit like that, what kind of world will we live in? You know?
I was lucky. My mom put me in music lessons when I was a kid, you know, and I appreciate it. And of course, you kind of like fight against it at
Yeah,
the time.
you're
It's
like,
like
why?
not cool. And lessons, like, but I always thank her for that. You know, you guys are also saying about the punk community and going to shows, dude. It's the thing is like, it is that way. And like, you know, I'll be hammered at shows and not know what's going on and stuff. But like, you always feel safe.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of misfits, and everybody looks maybe dangerous or gnarly or.
But you have friends that look
And you
like
know
them.
what? Yeah, exactly. And but meanwhile, I always feel safe there. And you know, what I mean, you always are. I mean, yeah, there's chaos. Like you got to have your wits about you, and you might get hurt. But I mean,
You're all like-minded.
you're like-minded. You're with your people.
Burning the back of my neck like
It wasn't a
fucking.
van? It was a construction.
No, it was a fucking
It was a boot this
big
time?
ass boot, like 300-pound dude, like
It was a Timberland.
the
that's it.
back, yeah, the back of my fucking neck, dude, like
He was
Oh,
pushing
man.
off you, dude, to get up.
Yeah.
god damn,
He was
dude.
using you, man. It sucks, but it's fun, man. That's all. I
That
can
part
say.
wasn't fun.
So, with that being said, what's the most memorable show you guys have ever been to? What's the one that just stands out the most out of all of them?
Well, you know, you were talking about the Adolescents a little bit. I'd have to say it's first time I saw the Adolescents was. Do you remember the Vault 350? You guys remember that
Yes,
place in Long
I
Beach?
do in Long Beach.
That
yes.
place, this show stands out because of that place too. That was like my favorite place to see
It
shows,
was a great
and
venue.
it was going off for
Was
like
it the
these
day that-
couple of years too.
That Pennywise and All Day played that day?
Yep, Pennywise
I was there.
all day, and Adolescents, you were there.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that show, dude. And we were on the rail, dude. And my little brother got dropped off by my mom, dude. He was like 14 or 15. Me and him were up there.
Dang.
You know? But that was an incredible show, dude.
Where was that venue? I know it existed. I never went.
I want to say it's on Pine
Yeah, I was gonna say it was on Pine.
and 6th.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
What is it
it's
now?
across from the Gold's Gym. Dude,
What's
it
that?
was a bank. I don't know what it is now.
It was a bank, and they just gutted
That's
the
why it's
motherfucker?
Vault 350. Like,
Oh, that makes
I think
so
the
much
address
sense.
is probably 350,
350. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
and it's a
probably right.
bank, dude. But
Fuck
you
yeah.
can't. It doesn't really look like that in there anymore.
Yeah.
But
What if it was just called the Vault and we thought it was called 350? They just had their address on there.
yeah, probably is, dude.
So what about you? What's one of those memorable shows that you ever
Oh man, I gotta think about it.
You can't say your own that you performed. It doesn't count.
Oh, dude, those are my favorite ones though. For real, for real. To be honest, you know, because I take it seriously, man. Like, performing is everything to me, man.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, when I don't have that shit, and Rob, we've talked about this. He feels the same way. When he don't play, it's like fucking taking air, dude. It's like taking air from us. To be honest, it's the biggest fucking release you can have is to fucking play a fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about anything else. I you know, like, you want to compare it to people taking to different events, dude. I'm like the worst person to take anywhere because all that shit is boring compared to fucking playing a show.
He's like, I just want to be on the stage all day. Every day.
For real,
What do you think of Alex's bar?
I like Alex's board, man.
That one's my favorite.
I like it.
Is your favorite nowadays?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it has been for a while. I like going down there. It's
Mine's
close
the
to me too.
observatory right now. Mine's the
Oh,
Oh
I-
well, no. I thought you were talking about
Intimate shows.
and bars and stuff.
I mean, what,
Bar
is-
shows.
is the
'Cause, yeah, the observatory's
Okay,
never been
bar-
better.
Oh, you're
yeah,
talking
I
about the
get you.
Constellation Room?
Okay.
Your
No. Although I do love the Constellation Room. I
But
do
yeah,
Is
love
it
the
Constellation or
observatory's-
Constellation? I
I
think it's
think
Const.
you're right. I think you're right. It's Constellation because it's the observatory.
Yeah,
Constellation.
With a
You
T.
just made a fucking fact and I didn't even realize it. Right
my bad, dude.
Not a
No,
consolation prize.
No,
I think that's
said
what he
wrong.
said.
I did. I said Constellation.
but
But
what's
I was
the
like,
irony
am I
there?
wrong?
And what's the irony there? Because that place is second fiddle, right? It's the constellation. Think about it.
Yeah,
That's
so-
ironic.
but
Rob.
But yeah, okay. Bar wise, Alex.
You know, with small shows and stuff, still a venue. Because they got
I
such
would love
good
to play
sound
there. I would love to play there, dude. That'd be dope.
I like slide bar a
But
lot.
that'd be rad.
I like slide bar a lot.
Slide bar's cool.
I like slide bar a lot actually.
There's a little
I
bit of
like- I
BS
like
there,
the-
though.
I like the separation of like, here's our room that you go to see the music, and then if you want to drink, you go out there. I like
But for
that.
me, like, I would love to play an outdoor show there. Like, right there in the fucking
Oh
patio.
yeah. They
That'd
have
be
them
dope.
once in a blue moon. They actually usually take.
Don't they
it
do them
around
on
the corner.
Sundays or no?
Yeah. Once in a blue moon they have them. I also like.
I would love to play there.
I like Alex's bar, but my problem is I'm too short and everybody's too tall. So I have to be up front.
You gotta be in the
I
front.
gotta be in the
But
front.
you already know what's up. Go to the side.
Yeah, exactly. You got people problems.
There's always a taller person, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what. Like, there's always gonna be somebody that's fucking taller than you, somebody that's smarter than you, anything you can think of.
Better
Somebody
looking.
better
Yeah, you're right,
looking.
there's always better looking people.
You know, like, I mean, I don't know about the better looking part. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah.
So what do you guys plan on doing from here on in? You guys have the live CD. Are you guys going to be distributing that and putting that out? Or are we using that as a demo?
Once you come off plane, and we notice that about us, even for a week, we're not the same. We have to get back on track. We need 1 week to get back on track, and then next week we'll be fine again.
Yeah.
So like we need to give ourselves enough time for after his surgery to get back on track and get solid, because we don't want to be fucking up, man. We want to fucking do a good. We want to do a good show.
Are you guys looking to do an EP demo, or what is it with this first recording?
With our songs, like the way we had said, somebody said it, and then we were like, well, that sounds like a good idea. Was this the way you said it, where you fucking record a song, you put it out, and you make a video, and you could pretty much do that with any one of our songs. So I'm confident in our shit, dude. Like, if we fucking any song that you can put next and record it and make a video for it, I won't have a problem with it. Like, you know, I'm happy just to do anything right now, because it's all the songs are good.
And then, of course, last but not least, where can we find you on the internet?
Rob's not on the internet. he's what do you call it? He's off the grid.
I'm off the grid.
That's good. I bet you he has a lot less drama in
Well,
his life.
he's less stressed out.
Yeah, I'm idle. You know what I mean? I
You're
didn't
on the
just
back
I
burner.
didn't deactivate anything.
We're on Facebook, by himself on Facebook.
And then Twitter, Instagram. And
We don't
everything.
twat.
You don't twat? What about IG? I'm your host, MTR, and this podcast is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Until next time, later!